Wake up.
What?
Wake up. It's all right. Wake up. It's all right. It's all right. It's okay.
Thank God. It was a rock slide. I didn't think I'd ever see you again.
Oh, it's all right. It's all right. Lay back down. It's all right.
Oh. How long have I been asleep?
Don't worry about that.
Well, what time is it?
No, now, look, I don't want you thinking of clocks or watches or anything right now. I just want you to get your strength back.
Well, I feel fine.
I know. You would say that, though, no matter how you felt.
Actually, Nola, I'm feeling stronger every day.
Well, good. I want to keep it that way.
Nola, I can't spend the entire day in bed.
Yes, you can. And besides, sit up a little bit. There. Besides, I'll give you a good chance to have a nice talk with your father.
Yes, it is kind of strange to call Mr. Chamberlain my father. For all I resented him for all that time, and now I actually look forward to discussing things with him.
Yeah, he's a wonderful man.
Yes, he is. Well, where is he?
He and Mrs. Renfield went down to the Bureau of Antiquities.
Oh, probably to discuss Professor Renfield's discovery.
Well, I don't know, but they just didn't want you to have to deal with it.
Well, I don't think it'll be too complicated. Although I'm afraid it's not going to be that easy to deal with the police.
No, look, I don't want you to think of that now.
Well, I must. Before this matter's officially closed, now the Tanquirian police may swear out a warrant for my arrest.
Have some juice here.
Nola, listen to me. Now, we've got to face the truth. The police have probably surmised by now that I am indeed Sean Ryan, and they've been searching for me for 10 years.
But you're innocent.
I know that. But all the proof that shows that I'm innocent was buried with Silas in that cave.
But look, Mrs. Renfield knows what happened. Helena knows what happened.
Perhaps. How is Helena?
She's fine. You know, once the police talk to Helena, they're not going to have a thought about arresting you.
I'm sure you're right. But anyway, maybe I should talk to Helena. There's something I have to tell her.
No. You haven't even touched your breakfast here. Look at this.
Listen, Nola, it is very important. Now,
but I know you need your rest. Drink the juice.
Nola, I've had enough rest to last me a lifetime, you see, so I must talk to Helena. It is very important.
No, drink the juice, okay?
All right, but you go get Helena, and I'll get dressed.
All right, that's a deal.
I am the luckiest man in the world.
And I'm the luckiest woman. I'll be right back. Oh, I was afraid I'd never see you again.
I was worried about the same thing. I'm just sorry you had to go through that ordeal.
It was all Llewellyn's doing, that snake. I should have known he was working for Silas. And that wife of his. You know, if Henry and Nola hadn't shown up when they did, they would have killed me.
Henry and Nola wouldn't have come if you hadn't called. So for saving my life, I thank you.
You needn't thank me. I'm just so relieved it's all over.
How are you feeling?
Oh, much better.
Good.
But it was pretty horrible, Quinton. I mean, they drugged me. But I could still hear everything they were planning, and I was too weak to help you.
All right. Don't dwell on it, Helena. It's all over. Put it behind you.
Well, at least one good thing came out of all of this.
You
found your father.
Yes. I never thought I would acknowledge him.
Well, I must admit I was a bit shocked. Especially when I realized that dear Vanessa was your sister.
Sister Helena. If you don't mind.
Whatever. Oh, I'm so happy for you, Quinton. Now tell me, what did you have to tell me?
Helena, I found out that you are not responsible for Professor Renfield and Devin Wayne's death.
But I am, Quinton. Even if Silas had rearranged those charges, I overslept.
Helena, now listen to me. Silas drugged you so that you would oversleep that morning.
All these years. all these years. I thought I killed that dear man. Well, Silas knew the truth.
Oh, Helena, listen, he thought that if you felt responsible, he'd have something over you.
I hate him. If he wasn't dead in that cave, I'd kill him myself.
Helena, it's all right. It's all over. Now, please. I'm just sorry that you had to be tormented for so long.
Thank you, Quentin. It is over. Now we can both get on with living.
Yes. Someday, Helena.
The antiquaries were eager to talk to us.
Oh. Oh, what are you doing out there?
I feel fine.
Don't worry, Nola. I gave him my shoulder to lean on.
Well, Helena, you're looking remarkably well today.
Oh, thank you. I'm feeling well. Especially after what Quentin just told me.
Huh?
Violet, I feel I can face you for the first time in 10 years without guilt.
What do you mean, Helen?
I've always felt responsible for your husband's death. You see, I overslept the morning of the explosion and neglected to check the charges. But Quentin just told me that the reason I overslept was because Silas had drugged me that morning, so I couldn't get to the site in time.
Oh, what a monster that man was.
Well, he was. A dreadful, dreadful person. He was capable of much evil. Please excuse me. I'll see who's at the door.
Oh, sorry.
No, please.
No, I just wanted to see how you were feeling, young fellow.
Well, as a matter of fact, I'm feeling very well, thank you. Father, listen, I was wondering if you're up to it. Perhaps you'd like to take a walk with me later.
Oh, I'd like that very much if Nola says you can go.
Oh, well, fine.
Thank you. How did things go at the Bureau today?
Oh, very well. They're going to send their number one man over to talk to you.
Good. Yes.
Excuse me. There's someone here to see you.
Oh, thank you. Good afternoon, officer.
Good to see you up and about, sir. I'm sorry to interrupt, Mr. McCord. Or should I say, Mr. Ryan? We found records that indicate you are the same Sean Ryan we've been looking for since that first accident at the dig site 10 years ago.